with coverage you can count on. This is the Erie News NOWCAST.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Allen. Thanks for joining us for tonight's edition of the Erie News NOWCAST. AHN St. Vincent started to administer COVID-19 vaccines to kids in the 5 to 11 age range today. 5 doctors' offices will have the Pfizer kid-sized COVID-19 doses available. Elizabeth Darling brought her 8 and 9-year-old to St. Vincent Family Medicine today to get the vaccine. This location is the first of 5 St. Vincent offices where kids will be able to get vaccinated against COVID-19. A pediatrician tells us they've had several calls from parents wanting to schedule a vaccine appointment and ask questions. For this mother, she says it was a no-brainer to get her kids the shot as soon as it came out for a sense of normalcy and relief. The kids, even as young as they are, were also excited to get the shot, knowing how much COVID-19 has impacted their lives.
Well, ever since the vaccine for the adults came out, I was really wanted to get it just to be protected because I'm mad at COVID because they can't do anything and I just hate masks.
I wish we were all that honest. We'll hear from a pediatrician and from Michael's mother coming up tonight on Erie News Now at 10 and 11. And younger children are now able to get vaccinated, but new COVID-19 cases among children continue to rise. The state says there were more than 200 cases among school-aged kids over the course of the last week in Erie County. Cases as a whole have been rising on average since the school year began. And cases cases as a whole have begun to rise locally. Erie County is averaging nearly 150 new cases per day. And the state says there were 167 new cases today alone. You can find the latest COVID-19 data and on cases and vaccines on our website at erienewsnow.com. And in Crawford County, it will be a little bit longer before we know who will be Meadville's next mayor. The Crawford County Board of Elections is in the process of reviewing write-in ballots to determine the winners of this week's election. Democrat Jamie Kinder is currently ahead of write-in candidate Marcy Kentz by just 106 votes, but it could take a while before a winner is declared. The Board of Elections spent the past 2 days reviewing 9,400 write-in ballots at the Crawford County Courthouse. The board evaluates each ballot one at a time to ensure each one is accurate and complete. Now, the ballots were cast at the 68 polling precincts throughout Crawford County. As the Crawford County candidates await results, the election board urges everyone to remain patient.
I know people are anxious to get results, and we understand that and we appreciate that. I do want to caution people that, until these results are certified, anything is up in the air and numbers are going to change.
And the election board chairman says the overall review and tabulation process could take another week and a half. And we have the full election results across our region on our website at erienewsnow.com. Be sure to go there to see the latest polling numbers. And the City of Erie Police Department added 4 new members to the force today. Mayor Joe Schember swore in the officers at Erie City Hall. In his remarks, he says it's been a challenging few weeks for the department, but he's excited to see the newest officers move forward. And in consumer news tonight, if you're already planning a Thanksgiving dinner, the meal may take a bigger bite out of your budget this year. Ingredients for your traditional Turkey Day dishes like cranberry sauce and yams could be a bit pricier and more scarce. Experts say it's because of the increases in cost of shipping materials, delivery disruptions, and higher consumer demand. After COVID-19 forced many people to have smaller holiday celebrations last year, people are planning larger gatherings this year because of vaccine availability. Experts suggest what we've been told for weeks now, that you should shop early this year. And of course, family potlucks are never a bad idea. And we're getting closer and closer to winter, and we all know what the cold months are like here in Erie. So imagine facing this winter without a warm coat. Well, that's the whole idea behind Erie News Now and the City of Erie's coat drive this year. Community Coats kicked off this morning on the east side of Perry Square. It's set up for anyone to come and take what they need, no questions asked. So far, the drive has been a huge success. We even ran out of coats at one point this morning. And we're encouraging you to bring anything you can to help support people in our community who need a little extra warmth. Now, that includes everything from gloves to hats, scarves, and of course, coats of all sizes, infants through the adult sizes. The drive runs all weekend long. And riding a horse with a purpose. The Blended Spirits Ranch is a passion shared by 2 sisters, Debbie Ellis and Sandy Long. They save abused and neglected horses and give them another chance. Now, they're also giving hope to children and adults who have experienced challenging life experiences. It's the focus of this week's Community Gym. Our Mike Ruzi has the story.
I'm currently riding in a Western saddle. Fletcher is ridden both English and Western.
Riding is just one important aspect of the Blended Spirits Ranch and Equine Assistant Therapy Center in Fairview.
The horses are very insightful. As you can see, they enjoy being around people, as Ringo here has come right over to be a part of things. And it's pretty incredible to see what's possible between horses and humans.
The ranch has had a major positive influence on the community, improving the lives of individuals on a daily basis.
We also have quite a few rescue horses, and so many of the rescue horses have a good handle on what it is like for them to have worked through some form of PTSD themselves. And so when they are working with the veterans, they're able to connect on that level.
Local veterans also visit the ranch on a regular basis, hoping for a few hours of relief.
It's pretty incredible. Sometimes where just talking about something doesn't make the difference we're hoping for. When you involve a horse in the process, that can change everything.
Mike Ruzi, Erie News Now.
Beautiful space and beautiful animals too. Well, we thank you for joining us for this edition of the Erie News Nowcast. Join us for our next news at 10 p.m. on the CW and 11 p.m. on WICU and WSEE. Have a great night.